Tankee! Hello, Tanksters! Welcome back to another episode of Sally Plays Roblox right here on Tankee. And today I'm playing kind of a strange game. It's called Wormface, and we are literally our Roblox face on sort of a worm body or like a snake body. So yeah, pretty strange. So it's kind of like, if you remember a while back, there was this really popular game called Slither or Slither.io, where you were a snake made up of little circles, and then the snake got longer, and then you were running into other people so that you could eat their snake. You gained their points if you ran into them and you got longer, and the biggest snake basically who controlled the whole map won. Alright, so that's kind of like this, but in 3D. And you first spawn on this like neutral island, like it's not PvP or anything like that, so you just kind of run around and collect food. You can hear the little crunchy sound, chomp, chomp, chomp. And you run around and collect food, and then you gain length, and if you get to a certain length, you can do what's called a rebirth, and it takes your length and it banks your points, kind of. It like puts your points and saves your points, and then you get to try over again, kind of like leveling up. So for right now, I've had like 2 or 3 rebirths, I think. So I'm at a 4 times food multiplier plus 30 diamonds. So every time I rebirth, I'll get the 30 diamonds. So this cost me 27, so I have to get my length to 27 before I can do the next rebirth, if that makes sense. Don't worry about trying to keep track of it, because it'll tell you on the side, like right down there. If you need to rebirth, it'll put a little notification on it. And so they've had a new update. When I first played this, all there was this neutral island, the PvP island, which we'll check out in a second, and then this auto eater island. So if you needed to go AFK to like do your homework or chat with your friends or something like that, you could do this automatic island over here and just kind of hang out, and every so often it would give you some food. It's not as much as if you go find the food yourself, but it is a little bit, especially if you need to go AFK. AFK means away from keyboard for a little while, so you just kind of don't have to do anything. You just hang out and you get to eat. So, but for me, let me show you the new update they just did, I think a couple of days ago, and it's called Mount Food, and it kind of gives you a little obstacle course to go through to try to find the food. And I think the food spawns a lot faster there too, because I was leveling up really quickly when I just played this a second ago. So this is Mount Food. You have to have rebirth at least once to be able to enter this island. So you can kind of climb up the stairs, and you can't PvP people. Nobody's gonna hurt you or anything in this level. Oh, I saw a diamond over there. I really want to get that diamond. Can I get the diamond? Yes, small mind. Ting! So it's just chock full of food, and you can kind of go up and down all the stairs and inside and outside, and just instead of going on a flat surface, and just kind of climb around and grab food and get longer and level up. So like any other sort of simulator game on Roblox, it's really just more of a point and click kind of game, unless you go to my favorite part, which is the PvP island. So we are at link 16 right now. I think we're gonna go ahead and go over there to the PvP section and see how long we can last. Yeah, I think we're good. 16, 17. See, we're lengthening up very quickly. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. We're getting all tangled up. Look, we have a tangle. We've been tied up in knots. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I never went on this. This is cool. Oh, there's no food on here. Aw. All right, let's go over to the PvP section and see what that's like. I really like the PvP section. I think that adds a little bit more challenge to the game. I think you have the opportunity to really gain more points that way too, because I'll show you the way that works as soon as we get in. Now, you also have to have a fairly good connection to Roblox to be able to get into the PvP island. You have to have a ping of less than 400 milliseconds. Millisections. I'm thinking of sections of worm. Ping means like your connection to the Roblox server, like how fast the data gets transferred. Long story short, not exactly the technical definition, but that's kind of what that means. So if you have really bad internet or you're kind of laggy, I don't know if it will let you in the PvP section, because you have to kind of be on par with the ping of everybody else. All right, so The way that this works is if your head touches another worm, then you turn into food. So hopefully we can get someone to turn into food so I can show you what that looks like. And then I'm gonna kinda like that. Why didn't he turn into food? He should have turned into food. I should have got his points for that. It's like, what? Wait, what did he do? Let's try that again. Let's try this guy right here. Oh, he's tangled in on himself. Vroom. Oop, nope. Want to avoid people too. I will probably be the first one to turn into food. Oh, let's get this diamond. That would be good. I think I have 3 speed ups right here. So let's see what that looks like. How fast do I get to go? Whoa, that is super, super awesome. All right, these guys were being crazy. Come on. Come on, somebody. Uncoil like this. Whoop. What? Yay, I got him. Okay. I killed Pennywise 14 and I get to eat all his food that he became. And I get to take all of his points. So yay. Okay, good. We got someone out. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, can I steal your points? Oh, she got him. Okay. I am at length 24. And I've had 2 rebirths. So let's see if we can get to link 27 and I'll show you guys what the rebirth looks like and how that works. Because every time you die, like if you die in the PvP section, you lose a level or you lose a link. So that kind of sets you back a little bit. But if you rebirth, you kind of start at the next level from scratch. You don't go backwards anymore. So just like leveling up in any other game. All right, we're at 27. Don't I need 27 for this? Oh, okay. 28. I need 1 more. So we'll do 1 more length level and then we'll show you what that looks like. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal your points. I got him. Oh, and I got her. Did I get her? Huh? Oh, she must have turned her head. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, that one looks cool. Oh, he got me. GG. See, I sat back. I was at, oh, you can't see because my overlay. But at the top it says, what your length is. So I was length 27. Now I'm length 25. I actually lost 2 levels when I died that time. So we're going to try it one more time because I really want to level up. Or we can go to Mount Hood. We could go to Mount Food and I can level up and then I'll show you guys what the rebirth does. But I think that this is a pretty fun game. I mean, I probably wouldn't spend hours and hours and hours playing this game, but I did really like Slither IO when it was out and some people still play that. So I think it's just a really fun 3D version of Slither. And you kind of get to run around and compete against other people. And I think it's really fun. All right, we're at 26. We're gonna get to 28 and we're gonna do the rebirth so I can show you guys what that looks like. Come on, where's all the food? Mount Food doesn't have a lot of food. There's too many people here. What's at the very top? I don't think I've gone to the very top yet. I gotta find the way to get to the very top. Probably around this way. Oh, there's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Let's get the diamond. And then, oh, length up. Okay, we're at 27 again. So that didn't take very long to get back to where we were before we were in the PvP island. And like I said, in this part, there's no PvP, so nobody's gonna get us or anything like that. So let's get up to at least 28. I wanna try to make it to the top. What's at the top? Oh, nothing. Oh, is he, has got like a crown. Is he like the king of the hill? Let's see if we get up there and we have a crown or if that's just something that was on that person. Okay, we're at the top. We're at length 28. Perfect. Good timing. All right, so we're going to go to the rebirth menu on the left-hand side, and we're going to click rebirth, and that gives us 30 coins or diamonds. So right now we have 64 diamonds. I think we can buy something with 64 diamonds. Let's see if we can buy something in the shop. So we start over, but it banks all of our points in the way that it gives us diamonds. Can I, not here. Oh, I can get skins. Woo, yes, the one that I wanted to get. I have 64 diamonds. I wanted to get the green and white skin, which I think was 50. Yeah, yellow and white, green and white, yes. That's what I want. I want this green and white skin, yeah. That's the one that I want. That looks really cool. All right, Tanksters, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had as much fun watching this as I did playing it. This is called Wormface. I know that sounds really weird. It's literally your Roblox face on a worm, but it's kind of like a 3D Slither IO. And if you want to check that out, you can just type in Wormface on Roblox and that'll take you to this game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.